Hello and welcome everybody to the Lobbycast. This is episode 370 and it is April 2nd, 2016. Hope you guys all survived April Fool's Day yesterday. I didn't have much run-in with shenanigans, but I know that some people are big into it and love causing some trouble. Let's go ahead and get into the news this week. Division is getting more content on the 12th. It's going to have incursions, raid type events that people can get into. They're also making quite a few changes to both the regular and the dark zone content, some bug fixes, and also some content upgrades. So that's something to look forward to. Sony has officially announced that the PlayStation 4K is a real thing, and this is basically an upgraded PlayStation 4, and it will have a 4K Blu-ray built in, and also you'll be able to, there's a higher processing power or something along those lines, so you'll be able to get better graphic processing on existing games, in theory. That is also going to run at $399 for those who either haven't picked up a PS4 yet or are looking to inexplicably upgrade. It's a slight upgrade, but definitely costs more. Not a whole lot of news this week. Deadpool has become the highest grossing rated R movie of all time, so good for those guys at Marvel. I really enjoyed the movie, as we've talked about in the past, and it seems like other people are as well. So awesome stuff. Especially when you're thinking about epic movies like Gladiator and Braveheart that are in the rated R realm, and Deadpool has taken over those spots. So awesome stuff. Go ahead and get into the Weekly Whatchas. This week I haven't done a whole lot of listening. Listened to some Gamertag Radio, and also listened to some Batman on Batman. I haven't listened to the most recent episodes because they're talking about Batman vs. Superman, and I still have not been able to make it out to the theater to see it. Life has been busy and crazy and all those things. As far as music goes, I'm listening to my typical stuff. Walk Off the Earth, been listening to D. Antwoord and some Doomtree, and I think that's about it as far as listening goes. Yeah. To get into the watching, I've got a couple of weeks to catch up on as far as what I've talked about on the show. I did go down and visit my mom during part of the time that I was gone, and we always watched some House of Cards. So we got through House of Cards season 4. Another enjoyable season. I don't know if it was my favorite season, but I definitely have liked it so far. It's basically just covering the presidential race and all the underhanded dealings from the Underwoods. So yeah, pretty decent. It's kind of fun watching them manipulate others to get to their end means or end designs rather. Sorry, I'm losing my throat again, or losing my voice with the sore throat again. Daredevil season 2. I thought it was really good. I thought it was better than the first season. I really enjoyed the Punisher, and you can kind of see some of the other elements. They brought back the Night Nurse in Rosario Dawson, and she's she talks about some of her other superhero friends. Kind of mentions Luke Cage, so which is who she's going to eventually end up with. So it'll be interesting to see what happens whenever Luke Cage gets off the ground. Also, and Jessica Jones, looking forward to that one coming back as well. Walking Dead, building up towards tomorrow's season finale, which should be meet Negan, and there's more than likely going to be a really violent end for one of our favorite characters. They're definitely, as I've said before, they're definitely telegraphing that they're going to get rid of one of the major characters. So we will see how that all rolls out. Caught up on a little bit of Big Bang Theory. I hadn't been watching in probably over a month, so try and get caught up a little bit on that. Not Safe with Nikki Glaser. I'm up to date on that one. That one's just fun. Flash and Arrow are both back from their mid-season breaks, and those are pretty good. It looks like on um, like the Bee Queen or whatever her name is, escaped from prison, and they were dealing with her on Arrow, and on Flash, building towards a big confrontation with Zoom, or another big confrontation with Zoom. Now that they've revealed his identity before the midseason break, kind of dealing with that, and Flash is trying to improve his overall speed so that he can compete with Zoom. I think that's about it. I did see the first episode of a new show called Hap and Leonard. I think it'll be definitely worth watching. Has people I really like on it. James Purefoy from Rome, and it has Michael K. Williams from The Wire, and it has Christina Hendricks from Mad Men. So those great people. It's on, I think, the Sundance channel. It's kind of hard to get to, but if you have access to it, definitely worth taking a watch. And I will keep you guys up to date as I continue to watch the show, if I ever have time to get caught up on the show. Let's see here. Oh, as far as what I'm playing this week, I did play a little bit of Fallout 4. I tried to log into the Division, but they were having for some maintenance downtime, so I wasn't able to get in on that. But in last couple of weeks, I was able to play some of the Division, and continue to love that one. I'm looking forward to the changes and updates that are coming, and I'm sure I'm going to be enjoying this one for probably years to come. Same with the Fallout 4. That's about it for today. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Again, have some life to attend to, and making me work today. I can't believe it. It's terrible. So hopefully I'll have some Batman versus Superman to talk about soon. Such a controversial movie right now. I really am regretting or lamenting the fact that I haven't been able to make it out to see the movie. I will hopefully remedy that shortly. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching and listening, and we will see you next week.